to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting a three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Hero against Mitchell. Outside Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And Mobley throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Adebayo with the screen on Mitchell. Hero with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Garland against Lowry. Garland dishes to Mobley. And they pick up 2. Mobley's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yes, that goes in.
Off the pick, Hero loves to rise and fire, but that time he becomes the playmaker.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Butler. There's the pass to Adebayo. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the great Dwayne Wade in attendance here in Miami.
Yeah, a 3-time champion with the Heat. Helped bring them their first banner. In this town, that man is royal. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Pass to Okoro. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Okoro passes to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Okoro with it. And it's off from three-point range. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Hero with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Mobley kicks to Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Deep Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Mobley the pass to Allen. Banked in off the glass.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Outside for Lowry. And count it from 19 feet away.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
On the wing, Mitchell. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't.
The previous play
Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was... And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Garland, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Passes it to Allen. Down low. Mobley kicks it out to Allen. Back to Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one. Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell up top, defended by Butler. In the corner, Okoro with it. Nailed from three-point land. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with it. Lowry picks him up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Lowry for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland left side. Mitchell outside. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Over in the corner, Hero. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Driving the lane, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Lowry against Garland. Martin with the screen for Lowry. That three off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
For three, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 5. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Rubio looking around. Lopez, a screen on Lowry. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. And so it's Cleveland. With it, thanks for the great interview, Dave. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
They set the screen. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith's got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Oladipo. Robinson kicks to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Oladipo finds Robinson. Good D by Lopez. The Cavaliers leading by 5. To the wing right side. Back to LeVert. Takes it from 10. Rubio outside. From the arc. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson a screen on LeVert. Oladipo for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
Man, Robin Lopez has a lovable personality. He's someone his teammates really enjoy playing with.
Back to Oladipo. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Wade surveying the D. Stolen by Robinson. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Oladipo for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Rubio kicks to Osman. And it's Wade in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Shoots the 3. Shot clock at 6. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Rubio right side. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Robinson sets a screen for Oladipo. Rubio outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Vincent. Here's Heisman. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's LeVert. Lopez outside. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Back to LeVert. And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shoot. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Vincent. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. Robinson is out there with Max Strus. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Robin Lopez leaving nothing to chance there with the dunk.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And the pass to LeVert. Back to Wade. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wade's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, then they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Free throw, good, Butler.
What's impressive about Jimmy is how much of a one-man army he can be. He makes the effort to be everywhere on the floor and does all he can to help his team.
Mitchell outside. No good on the three. The Heat trail by 13. Martin with the screen for Lowry. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not the biggest of players out there, Kyle Lowry, but he has no problem seeing through the defense on that pick and roll.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Butler on the way. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. With the clock winding down, and Mobley throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Adebayo with a screen on Garland. Lowry finds Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Garland against Lowry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
A nice shot by Okoro.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Outside for Lowry. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's tipped. Back to Martin. Good D by Mobley. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Allen passes to Mobley. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
I smack clowns with
exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Off target with the 3. Hero outside. Adebayo in the post. Working on Siakam. And here's Butler. Second chance effort. The shot won't fall. Pirtle with some nice D. Barnes against Oladipo. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. And the Raptors get it back. Outside Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Miami grabs the miss. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Siakam against Martin. Siakam, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Inside, it's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, they need this! And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Adebayo with the rejection. Martin outside. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistent. Consistently good at it.
Put in some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Count that bucket. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Butler passes to Hero. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Martin, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes. That free throw no good.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Oladipo. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Again, the Heat misses. Butler against Anunoby. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barnes with it. Hero picks him up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt. That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Pass to Oladipo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler. Hurdle with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Outside Butler. It's all tied in Miami. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Anunoby for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Toronto trailing. Pass to Barnes. Takes a three. Siakam the screen. Oladipo with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. It's not going to go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. For three, Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Crafty move. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
A line change here for Toronto. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's your 7. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Benton. Achua with it. Hey, expanding his range. Benson grabs the miss. Hero outside. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. And now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Can they get it? Benton, good. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Porter, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Now Strus. He's guarded by Porter. It's Strus with a drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Benton from behind the arc. That one is off. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
6 to shoot. Hero against Trent. Hero, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Benton. Back to Trent. To the right side. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Boucher. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Hero. From deep 3-point range. Achua with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Chris Boucher. Also Otto Porter out there. Gary Trent is out there with Precious Achua. And it's Benton in at point.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 7 points.
Well, those 3-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
To the left side wing. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Here's Vincent. 3-pointer, no good. Well, the Raptors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Siakam outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. He may not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's your 7. Unable to get that one. Pirtle with some nice D. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
The three from Barnes. Gets the three to fall. He's got 10.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Pass to Jovic. Back to your 7. Will it go? Strus. Pirtle with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Hero. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pirtle in the post. Covered by Strus. Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Hero finds Strus. Back to Hero. Now you're at 7. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Barnes with it. And your 7 picks him up defensively. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Here's Pirtle. Good D by your 7. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo, trying to get back on track. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Left side, Butler. Pass to Martin. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors leading by 9. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Pirtle. Butler against Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes. And the Raptors lead by 9.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Barnes. Wide open. Drained it for 2 points. And now an 11-point Toronto lead.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Puts up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's Butler outside. Again, the Heat misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Anunoby. From downtown. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Siakam against Martin. Anunoby for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Martin. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Van Vliet to pass to Siakam. From deep. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Adebayo is screen on Van Vliet. Hero for 3. The offensive rebound. Adebayo finds Martin. Outside for Butler. Here's Oladipo. And there's another one for the Heat. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hero for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Siakam with it. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
breaks some to... Keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Siakam is out there with Pirtle, and it's Barnes in at the point. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Jakob Pirtle. Okoro shot is off.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Garland surveying the D. The quick look, no good that time. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Garland dishes to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Barnes kicks to Trent. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
Now, here's Garland. He dishes it to Allen. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Oh,
nice finish.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here is Pirtle. From deep. Anunoby, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And here's Barnes for 3. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Trent passes to Siakam. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Pirtle, and it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
Okoro shot is off. Raptors leading by 9. Trent outside. The tray. The shot will not fall. Garland against Barnes. Garland dishes to Allen. And stolen by Barnes. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so here's Cleveland after the Raptors pick up 2. To the paint, Pirtle with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Toronto. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. We've got Fred VanVleet. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Banton in at the 2 spot. Now VanVleet after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now, here's Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mobley kicks to Garland. And here is Mobley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Garland attacking, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Garland against VanVleet. Down low. Achua kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Back to VanVleet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Garland attacking. Dishes it to Allen. Pass to Okoro. And here is Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
And the coaching staff loves it. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the three. Raptors leading by 10. Now Van Vliet. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And here is Van Vliet. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mobley looking it over. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nobody near Allen. And again, it's Cleveland.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. Another three for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Boucher in the post. Covered by Mobley. It's Porter outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell way outside. And a close game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Your Cavaliers, 26. The Raptors, 28.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Okoro after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. For 3, clock at 6. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Anunoby from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Siakam finds Anunoby. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. And stolen by Barnes.
Blocking foul called on Donovan Mitchell. His first. 15 foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And finished off by Siakam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Will it go? Garland kicks to Okoro. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now, here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Here's Barnes. The shot, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Okoro off target from 3-point range. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Raptors also with a sub. Porter's checked in for Trent. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. And it's Wade in the corner. The kick out to Lopez. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Toronto. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Porter outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Now the pass to Stevens. Pass to Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. On the wing, Anunoby. Kicks it to Pirtle. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, that you better watch out for the slam.
Now, here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
Anunoby against Green. Anunoby passes to Porter. Siakam against Wade. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Porter. Now, here's Green. Passed away. It's LeVert on the wing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Bounce pass, Rubio. It's LeVert with the drive. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. Cleveland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Achua with it. He's against Allen. Achua, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mitchell wide open. They get the rebound. Allen, that's good.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Siakam against Mobley. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achua. And it's Barnes in for Fred Van Vliet. They get it back. Siakam outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. Allen kicks to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. With the drive, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Poeltl.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mitchell in the corner. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Pulls up. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Garland against Barnes. And a wide open look for Siakam. That one wide left. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Back to Garland. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Siakam.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Raptors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Barnes.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland, no good. Barnes looking around. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. Such a wide-open look.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Mitchell. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. Miami on D. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
First one falls for him. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The defense having to adjust now to Lowry, playing a little more relentless on the drive. Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 8. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Heat. Mitchell against Butler. Back to Okoro. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Okoro, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Fast break, Cleveland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Always a threat in the painted area. Jared Allen just too long inside.
Butler passes to Lowry. From the arc, here's Martin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
To the paint. Here's Martin. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Allen. Pass to Okoro. And there's a 3-second violation. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Releases. Hero, no good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And here's Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 13.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Mitchell with the ball. Here's Mobley. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes a back and forth, high scoring. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Now here's Lowry. 5 to shoot. Hero for 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And so here is Miami. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Martin. Goes back up. And here's Lowry from the arc. On target from range. He's got 5.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Butler with a steal. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Hero finds Adebayo, lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell, and the shot's good. Mitchell's got 15.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Adebayo, a screen on Garland, and Lowry launches it from deep. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To Okoro, out to Garland. Mobley outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Here's Okoro. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
A line change here for Miami.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Osman. LeVert finds Rubio. Pass to Lopez. LeVert up top. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. LeVert goes against Oladipo. Out to Rubio. Clock at 4. Down low. Second chance shot. And Lopez finishes it off.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Oladipo on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Oladipo's got his first points of the game. Left side Rubio. Here's Lopez, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oladipo against LeVert. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Rubio up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Wade. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Cleveland calls timeout. Here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. It's a one-on-one situation. Strus against Allen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Allen's got 6.
Allen getting rewarded that time for running the floor.
Pass to Vincent. Rejected by Allen. And they're able to recover. Right side Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
For 3, Oladipo. Oh, got it off in time, but it's... Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Cavaliers, 29, the Heat, 28.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Pass to Martin. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Now here's Allen. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Another shot with the clock winding down. And that one drops. Allen's got 8 points.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 17. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Martin with a screen on Mitchell. Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is Miami, trailing by 5. For 3, Lowry. Martin outside. There's the triple. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Martin a screen. It's Martin on the wing. And stolen by Mobley. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Mitchell against Lowry. Here's Okoro. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Four on the clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Adebayo's double. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. The 3 from Okoro. Offensive rebound. Garland finds Mobley. Here's Okoro. Pass to Garland. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Cleveland calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Yep, count it. Lowry's got 7 points.
So good at knifing his way inside. Lowry only needs just a sliver of daylight, and he's on the attack.
Now Lopez. Poke loose. Outside Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. The Cavaliers on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Assessing that possession right there, Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
For 3, Lowry gets the 3 ball to go. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Allen finds Garland. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now put on Martin.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Miami trailing. The baseline J. Adebayo. And he makes it.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Puts the move on. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Butler passes to Lowry. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Cavaliers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Mobley. Ball stolen. Butler on the wing. Martin outside. Lowry outside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Butler covering. Cleveland calls timeout. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 7 assists in the game.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets. Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Mitchell. And it's Martin with the rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Hero against Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Outside Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Hero. There's the 3. shot that time, not on target. And it's Cleveland the other way. And there's a pick. Mobley passes to Garland. Left side Mitchell. Let's go with a three. And another miss by Cleveland. Back to Mobley. Second chance effort. Oh, he nails it!
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Martin. Money!
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Mitchell. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Outside Garland.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Martin with a screen on Mitchell. The deep three from Hero. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Over and through his own routine to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby driving to the basket.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Left side, Butler. And Pirtle pulls it down. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Martin kicks to Lowry. Back to Martin. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. And Martin now top of the key. Lowry passes to Martin. That one goes. Count it.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
To the inside. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Shoots it up. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Sinks the triple.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And it's in there.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Oladipo. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto ahead. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Back to Butler. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Oladipo against Anunoby. Here's Adebayo. And that time, also a missed shot.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Siakam. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Martin. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Oladipo misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Oladipo. Mark got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Banton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one misses. The Heat trail by 19. There's Hero with the three. Good on the triple. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it in to the 14-0 run by the Raptors.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Now, here's Boucher. Guarded closely. Trent with the wide open look. The Raptors rebound. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
Outside Hero. From deep three-point range. And no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trent outside. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hero. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Strus. Here's the three. Miami no good on that time either. Trent outside. And so it's Toronto. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 13.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Heat trail by 21. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Vincent. Max Strus is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Porter passes to Achua. A three ball. The shot, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Boucher with the steal. And they're running. Here's Trent. Offensive rebound. Achua kicks to Porter. Tries again. Picked off in midair. Back to Hero. Trent outside, takes the three, sinks the three-pointer. Trent's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Toronto. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hero from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 6.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Shots good by Banton.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Hero finds Yurtsevin. Puts up a three. Hero no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trent can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Basket counts. Jovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Porter outside. Achua, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Vincent misses. Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got his second bucket.
The second Gary Trent Jr. has some space. He's pulling up. Now that's a shooter.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Hero. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Porter outside, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a three of his own.
There's the pick. Launches a three, and the Heat another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
For the three, and the three ball is good. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Boucher in the post. A second chance effort. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtsevin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Hero. The three. The Heat rebound to the wing on the left. Jovic passes to Vincent. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball. Vincent's got 6.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they are not into this game, they have to get some stops.
It's Porter outside. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Trent against Hero. Lets the three fly. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Boucher in the post. Lays it up off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 17. Outside Hero. All alone. That shot misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Barnes looking around. And here is Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Siakam outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oladipo with the double team. Pirtle finds Siakam. Back to Pirtle. And he lays it straight in.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Ball stolen. Van Vliet wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Raptors?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Lowry from outside. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to end the drought. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Lowry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Toronto's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Anunoby. And he's way off from outside. The Heat shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Lowry finds Oladipo. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Oladipo.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jakob Poeltl.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight he did it by owning the boards.
Lowry passes to Martin. From downtown. Miami no good on that time either.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Poeltl kicks to Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hands it from downtown.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Smack clowns with mad style.
expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. Now here's Garland. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Barnes against Garland. Barnes, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mobley. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Allen. From deep, Mitchell. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Barnes passes to Anunoby. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. To the inside. And finished off by Garland.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play. One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Raptors making their last shot. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game back in 1946 was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Fires in the triple.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Picked by Pirtle. Inside. Trent on the wing. For 3. Sinks it from distance. Trent's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Garland. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Siakam with a screen on Garland. Barnes in the post, guarded by Garland. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Mitchell's shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. It's both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Pirtle. Over to the left wing. And here's Siakam for three. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Raptors out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Jakob Poeltl out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Here's Allen, following the bucket by the Raptors. Garland up top. Back to Allen. Poeltl grabs a miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Garland against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Toronto calls time here. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. It's stolen by Poeltl. And now the Raptors on the break. Anunoby for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Mitchell gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Trent. Poeltl. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. The 3 from Mitchell. Poeltl grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Trent. 7 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. so he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Levert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and back in the seats.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Achua with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pass to Benton. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Raptors foul. Belong with Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul.
Well, Ricky Rubio has made a career out of trying to make the guys around him better. This guy's so unselfish.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. And now it's just a 2-point Toronto lead.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first 2 points.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Levert, no good. To the left wing. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
And so it's Toronto with a 6-point
lead. The Cavaliers, 27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Karis LeVert, Evan Mobley out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, with Robin Lopez, a career mid-70s free throw shooter, we'll take that any time from the center position.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Outside for Boucher. Achua inside. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
5 on the clock. And here's LeVert for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Achua. With a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Osman. Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. So it's Toronto now, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Mitchell. The Raptors making their last shot. Pirtle with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Left side, Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Outside Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell with the drive. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Garland. 11 points in the game. To the middle. They get it back. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Goes back up. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Back to Siakam. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. From deep, Mitchell. Now to Garland. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Barnes. And they're pushing it up. He's all alone. And Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, this guy's such an impressive defensive player. Scotty Barnes cross-positional, makes a play for his teammate. Nicely done.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's Barnes on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. It's Barnes on the wing. Driving to the basket. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Jakob Poeltl out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Garland. Allen with it. Mobley outside. 5 to shoot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Siakam outside. And stolen by Mobley. Garland up top. He's guarded by Barnes. And finished off by Garland.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Trent. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Trent with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Stolen by Mobley. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. Offensive board. Trent against Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mobley. It's stolen by Trent. And here's the fast break. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Garland against Barnes. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Siakam left side. Here's the 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 8 assists in the game.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Now Barnes. Stolen by Mitchell. 1:41 left in the final quarter. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Now Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Barnes against Garland. Siakam with a screen on Garland. And it's good. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Scotty Barnes in the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Now Allen. No good there. Poeltl with some nice D. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Now here's Siakam. Outside Barnes. Siakam the screen. Barnes passes to Siakam. Nifty move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Okoro. To the paint. Here's Allen. Count it!
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Barnes. So the Raptors win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win, hard alley, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.